Thanks Manscaped for sponsoring this video. And everything starts off with this pork belly. Now I want you to notice two things. It has a good amount of meat. This is what you're looking for whenever you buy pork belly, because by default it already has plenty of fat. Now we're going to be making a roulade out of this, and to do that it's pretty simple. The first thing we want to do is to split it in half. Go nice and slow until everything is opened up just like this. As now we're going to go in with the seasoning. For that I'm going to keep it super simple, and you're going to find out why real shortly. I just went with a good amount of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper. Then you want to roll everything up into itself, making it as tight as possible, and tie the whole thing up. Tying it like this will ensure that it keeps its shape. This is a very important step and it cannot be skipped. As now we're going to add in more flavor, and to be specific, the birria flavor. This is birria paste. Now you're probably wondering, what in the world is that? Well, let me explain. The first thing we need to do is to make birria, and these are all of the ingredients. Remember, exact amount will always be on the description down below for you. But not only this, we also need a good amount of chilies, several different varieties by the way. The next thing to do is to go ahead and rehydrate the chilies. Just add in some water and soak them. I like my birria not to have any seeds inside of the chilies, so I removed the whole thing. Then you want to take it outside and put a good sear in all of the vegetables. This will give it an incredible flavor, and it's a step I don't like to skip, because once you're done, you want to throw everything into the blender, followed by the spices, blend everything on high, then strain the whole thing. Because when you are done straining, this is what you're left with, birria paste. But don't think that that's the only thing left, as you're seeking for this amazing marinade. It is the base of birria, and any kind of meat you cook with this, you will be happy. You can even use $1 steaks and use a pressure cooker, because in the end you're gonna have incredible meat, and the byproduct of it is called consomme. Notice that the fat is all the way on the top, and the deliciousness broth is underneath. You must separate it. But we're gonna be using both of these things real shortly. As now, using that wonderful birria paste, I went ahead and covered the whole pork belly with it. Then I threw it in the bag, vacuum sealed it, and cooked it sous vide at 180 degrees Fahrenheit for 8 hours. As that was happening, it was perfect because it allowed me to go ahead and make a simple ramen. This is our cheap version, and I'm using this Maruchan instant ramen. And here's how you can level this up quite a bit. And it's all because I'm using that birria consomme. Instead of using water, I'm just gonna dunk this in. An instruction says to cover it up and cook it for 3 minutes. I mean, how easy is that? Because once the time was up, I went ahead and added to the bowl, followed by the leftover birria meat we had before. And to finish it up, I added some green onions, 2 slices of jalapeno, and a tiny bit of sesame seeds. Now this is our cheap version ramen, and I can tell you one thing, it will please anyone. And whenever you make it, make sure you make plenty of it so you have leftovers. As now by this time, my pork belly was fully cooked and I chilled it in the refrigerator. So when I had opened up the bag, removed all of the strings, and since it's nice and cold, once I sliced that up, take a look. Exactly what we were looking for. This will be added to our toppings. However, we gotta put a little bit of crust on it. A torch does the job. Doing it on the pan might just fall apart completely, so having a torch is the way to go. Now for the noodles, I'm not going to be using instant ones. I'll be using udon noodles. These will be perfect for today's recipe. Now to cook them up, this is what I did. Using that fat from the birria, I threw it in there. Let it completely melt. Then I added the udon noodles, followed by the birria consomme. Let it come up to boil. You see, you want to soak the whole thing with it, because once the noodles are fully cooked, I went ahead and added to the bowl, followed by the leftover birria meat, that incredible pork belly we just made, an egg which is soft boiled and cooked for 6 minutes, and since this is birria, a jalapeno. All I did is toast them up on the pan, putting a nice little crust on it. You're looking for blisters just like this. Trust me, it will be better, because to finish it up, I went ahead and cooked up some quesadilla birria tacos. These are absolutely delicious, and I've made it previously on the channel before, so I don't need to show you from the beginning, as everything will be on the description down below for you. But I'll tell you one thing, these are delicious, and adding it to the bowl is just awesome, because now I added some cilantro and onions, followed by radish, and of course you can't forget about the chopstick and spoon. Now this is my take on birria ramen, and I don't know about you, but it looks fantastic. But the most important thing is, how is it gonna taste? And is it gonna be much better than the previous one? Well, let's find out right now.
I know it looks good, but before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Manscaped.com, the premium brand for men's grooming and hygiene products. Manscaped offers everything you need for head-to-toe grooming, and this summer is officially Smooth Sack Summer. Yep, you heard that right. I mean, we've all been there. That summer heat does not forgive. But Manscaped's Ultra Smooth package, along with their Boxers 2.0, will help you avoid that dreaded sweaty sack. The Ultra Smooth package is an easy 3-step shaving system to help you buff, protect, and smooth your most sensitive areas. It comes with a crop exfoliator that will help reduce ingrown hairs as you're shaving, then the crop gel to prep for a close shave, the crop shaver, a perfectly engineered growing shaver that has 3 precision blades with extra wide lubricating strips and a pivoting head for the best shave in any angle. This is important. After you're feeling smooth, it's time to grab your Boxers 2.0 with their awesome awesome dual pouch design, and you're ready to go. Function, comfort, and fashion in mind. Go to manscaped.com today and get 20% off plus free international shipping when you use promo code GUGA at checkout. That's 20% off plus free shipping with promo code GUGA at manscaped.com. Your balls will thank you. Thank you, Manscaped, but now let's get right back to it. All right, everybody, here we got our beautiful ramen. Gentlemen, now what do you guys think?
It looks amazing. It looks freaking amazing. I'm super excited to try this.
I feel like I got gypped though. I guess it's okay. That's your birthday cake because today's your birthday.
Today is my birthday, yes. Thank you, thank you.
Of course.
So I wanted to make something special.
That's a special one
Very
right there for sure.
I will say this, there's no way I can eat this whole bowl by myself.
I think I can help you out there. I gotta warm up for all those birria tacos and all these good, delicious foods we got here.
Warm up. I'm gonna have to work out after this.
Now here we have two different type of ramens. As you can see, this is birria ramen. One is less expensive and the other one is a little bit more pricey. So I just want your honest opinion. Sounds like a plan?
Oh yeah.
Sounds good.
Enough talking, let's give it a go. Let's start with this one right here on your left. This is the smell, everybody. There's one thing you cannot tell from watching is the smell. It's absolutely delicious. Enough talking, let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
I don't care how much it costs, everybody. That is amazing. That is a
Incredible.
10 out of 10.
Incredible.
Well, highly recommend.
That's actually delicious, bro.
Isn't it?
The way this broth just completely coats these noodles, this broth has such an amazing flavor on it.
Yes.
It leaves the noodles so incredibly like soft and easy to chew, extremely flavorful. This is an amazing first dish.
Food don't have to cost expensive, everybody. This is absolutely delicious. All I did is I used the birria consomme to cook the ramen. This is really the one that you find it in like 7-Eleven everywhere.
There's so much flavor that comes with birria. And then when you add these chunks of the actual birria meat and like all these like herbs and whatever, dude, this is crazy.
It's such a beefy, rich broth. It's amazing.
Give it a try, you'll be extremely happy. But I'm getting full, which is very bad. So, can we go for that?
I went in for a second jalapeno and that was not a good idea.
Okay. I want to give this a try. You guys ready for it?
How do we even eat this? There's just so many things in here. Where do we start? There's a freaking taco in my ramen bowl, guys. Like, you don't get that in a normal restaurant. This is incredible.
How do you even eat the taco? You use
Just
the
grab-
tongs or you just grab it?
Bro, you just eat it. Now the taco, super crunchy taco. And before we even go to the birria ramen, let's just try this out. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh! That is delicious. That is the birria taco. Everything you would expect it to be. It is fatty, crunchy, crispy, juicy, delicious. The cheese is just gooey.
It's amazing.
You took my job, Guga. I can't add anything more to that. This is very, very delicious. And my favorite part is when you run out of broth on the beer, you just boom, dunk it right in the soup and you just keep going. This is awesome.
You didn't take my description, which is a good thing. This is fire. This is literally fire. It's the best thing.
All right, let's go for it. Let's dig in, everybody. Enough talking. Let's go for it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my God.
The noodle.
So thick. They absorb that broth so much better. It's so flavorful. This is like a festival of flavors over here. There's so many things to try. Let's just keep going.
It's like a mega meal. Oh, you went to heaven? Oh, I gotta try that.
That's amazing. The meat is incredible, everybody. Wow.
The actual birria meat is incredible. So soft and tender, rich, juicy. Out of this world.
Sous vide, baby, easy to make, convenient, doesn't take a long time for you to actually be working with it, but it's amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. Remember, everything I use is always on the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.